Hi, Connie Nash here, and I wanted to take a minute and share a really personal video with you. And I'm shooting this at holiday time in 2016, and I want to begin by saying happy holidays to each and every one of you, whether it's Christmas or Hanukkah or Kwanzaa or some other beautiful holiday that you celebrate. I just want to wish you a very happy holiday season from my heart to yours. May you be safe and happy and filled with joy, love, and peace. Now, the personal story I want to share with you, which I'm sharing because it's so important that everyone understand this, especially those who are empathic, the intuitive feelers, the light workers who are energy sensitive, that are feeling a lot of influx of emotion right now. You know, we just had an election here in the United States that left everyone feeling a lot of different things. There's a lot of fear, there's a lot of sadness, there's a lot of grief, there's a lot of elation depending on what side you're on, and so on. And I just want people to know it really doesn't matter at the end of the day what other people are thinking or feeling about it, as much as it matters how you feel and how you're processing what you're feeling. And what I mean by that is, it's not to say that you can't have compassion for what other people are saying. I'm actually saying the exact opposite of that. I invite you to have compassion for everyone, including yourself, especially yourself. Have compassion for what you're feeling. Have compassion for what others are feeling and experiencing, and just know that it isn't right or wrong. It just is what it is, and it's best to just be present with it and not argue with it, so to speak, and just really remember that there's a bigger picture at play. There's a bigger story. There's a bigger meaning and purpose behind everything that's happening right now. And the world is going through massive transformations. We are seeing major shifts in the planetary system, in the cosmos, you know, just everywhere, universally speaking, energetically speaking. There's just so much going on right now. And if you're highly sensitive and empathic like me, you're really feeling it. And here's where the confusion comes in. There's a disconnect oftentimes between the mind and what we're feeling intuitively and empathically, which means we're feeling things that we don't understand, feeling things that leave us confused, feeling things that leave us sad for reasons that we can't really explain. And so I invite you to just be loving and gentle with yourself and with others as you move through this transformation, as we move through this transition, as we enter a brand new 9-year cycle starting in 2017. So the personal story that I wanted to share with you is that 2016 has been very tumultuous for me. And it began with a move to California back in February. And what's ironic is that the depth of the work that I do with people is around the inner child. And all the while, I've been ignoring my own inner child. It's like, you know, the cobbler's children who have no shoes. It's that kind of thing. I've been ignoring my inner child and ignoring her, and for a while now, and it led to a lot of unnecessary pain and suffering this last 10 months. And it's almost a little bit embarrassing to even admit this, because this is what I teach and this is what I help other people with, and yet I've been ignoring it within me. I wasn't caring for myself. And in my ignoring of her, she really felt abandoned, she felt alone, she felt afraid, all of these things. And so this created a lot of unnecessary obstacles and challenges that manifest in my adult life. And so what I want to share with you is that when we ignore our inner child, our wounded child, when we ignore him or her, and we don't process what they're feeling and where that pain is coming from within us, it cuts us off. It literally pinches us off from our hearts. It pinches us off from access into what is known as the kingdom of heaven, which is really inside. It's within us. It's in our hearts. Home is truly where the heart is, and the kingdom of heaven is truly where the heart is. And you know, Jesus say, lest ye be like the children, shall not, unless you're like the children, you shall not enter the kingdom of heaven. I'm paraphrasing, but it's something like that, which simply means when we're not like children, we cut ourselves off from the truth of love and eternal peace and eternal happiness and eternal joy and infinite abundance and infinite love. And the inner child holds the keys to the kingdom. So when we ignore the holder of the keys to the kingdom, then we lock ourselves out of our own heart, and we lock ourselves out of our own abundance, and we lock ourselves out of our own joy. And so my experience is an invitation for you to explore this much deeper within yourself. The inner child work is so, so important, especially now with the energies of the world being at an all-time high in terms of, you know, frequency and just upheaval and so on, emotions and so on. So please be loving and gentle with yourself. I love you. I love you. I hope you can feel that. And if you're really struggling with your own inner child, I'd love to help you with that. So feel free to reach out to me. And no matter who you get help with or what you do, please take a moment today and just connect with your wounded child and ask her, what are you feeling? How can I help you? What do you need from me right now? Just asking these simple questions, you'll start to get some answers around how to heal the wounded child. Because once we're able to heal the wounded child in such a way that we are able to erode those shadows, and that's basically what the wounded child is. It's our divine child that has had experiences that have fragmented the light. And so when that light has become fragmented, it becomes a wound, and it becomes something that we manifest from over and over again, which is what creates so much pain and suffering in our lives. And so what I'd like you to do is just really take some time and be with her or him and just nurture your beautiful wounded child, especially now, and see what kind of insights come from it. You'll never know unless you ask. And the more you connect in and heal your wounded child and merge her, I'm just going to say her, with your divine child, that's where you access everything that you want in life. Everything. You don't have to search for it outside yourself. In fact, if you do, you won't find it because it's within. And so I send this to you with all the love in my heart and all the love to your beautiful divine child that you are, always has been, and always will be. Namaste. Peace, love, and blessings.